G'day, my name is Nick and welcome to my mini grand design. So, as you'll find out from a video soon, I moved to Mexico this year in January. I bought land after coming here for only the second time about, I'm going to say a year before that. And this is my land that we're currently on. It's been sitting idle for about 9 months. I was hoping to move down here to start construction immediately, but unfortunately my plans I wasn't quite happy with. I can show you those now, but I wasn't quite happy with them, and so we went back to the drawing board, got to May, and then I got laid off from my job. So after that, I still am working on the second set of plans, well, the third set technically. I'm waiting for the engineering plans right now. But after 9 months of being in the worst rental I've ever been in my life, I've decided to just build a small cabin here on my land behind me. And yeah, it'll be like a temporary accommodation. However, I'm using a lot of materials that then can be used later on. So for example, the siding and the floor will actually be the deck of the future pool area. And the electrical system. So we are doing off-grid solar here. I just had my first lesson last night with my friend Ocean from Burning Man, and I'm really excited. We made a lot of changes to my existing plans, but yeah, I'm excited to kind of get that started. I have my second lesson tomorrow on Sunday. And yeah, we decided to go from a 2,000 kilowatt system to a 4,000 kilowatt system, which means the solar capture ability will be much higher. But also the inverter and charge controller that I'm going to go with can actually be possibly utilized exactly as is for my future house, which was the plan the whole time. So yeah, let me give you a tour of the land so far. So as you can see, let me come over to the entrance. You can see there is some neighbors doing some construction and they're grinding today, which is incredibly annoying. Might have to come back tomorrow and film this. But this is the entrance to my land. You come up this road here, and then this is where the entrance will be. So eventually what will happen is there'll be my house here to the right, immediately to the right, then my yard. Over the back will be 4 cabins. Immediately here in the foreground will be a swimming pool. Here on the left will be the pool house and kind of auxiliary structure. And then down here over to the left, there will be 4 more cabins. But what we're doing right now is a small little 8 by 4.5 cabin. Currently today, I am just building or digging out the holes for all of the posts to go in the ground for the, I can't remember what it's called right now, but it's what holds the building up basically. I'll think of the word in a minute. But yeah, so I've dug one of them already, just here. You can see they are real deep. They are 1 meter deep, and then they're gonna have these posts go in them. And then I will cut them off all level, and then we will have a lovely foundation. Maybe foundation's the word I was trying to remember. So yeah, cabin will the deck, obviously there'll be a deck here. This is the front left corner. And then this deck, the tree is beautiful and I didn't want to remove it. So we are building the deck around the tree just because it's temporary. I'm like, this is fine, it's okay. And then yeah, back over here. That grinding is so fucking annoying. You gotta be kidding me. Motherfuckers. Great. So yeah, and here is my little baby. Hi, Penny. And whoops. Gimbal didn't like that. Hello? What's you doing? Show everyone how good you are, Penny. Sit. Good girl. Down. Down. Good girl. Shake. Good girl. You're so good and clever. Look at this little muddy face. Every time we come here. Dirty as hell. Anyway, so yeah, today we're going to be digging some holes, putting some cement possibly into these holes. And then the other task that we have to do today is down over here is where I'm going to put my water tank. So unfortunately, the previous owner decided to remove all of these trees. That's why I don't have a lot of trees up here, just these like little baby trees. They removed all the trees and then they planted some crops or some shit like that. So I got a lot of erosion here and here, resulting in this massive chasm. So yesterday I went through and dug out all of these old tree stumps to kind of make a level spot for my tank to go. It's a 2,800 litre cistern. So yeah, hopefully that will support it. Otherwise, yeah, we'll just we'll figure it out. But yeah, today I went and kind of put all the wood there yesterday to kind of, okay, yes, this could work. And today I am going to kind of pat it out underneath and fill in the gaps, so it hopefully is less likely to just erode on me. All of this material here is going to be going in that, and possibly some of these sticks over here to the left of the posts. And yeah, over here I have my future swimming pool filtration system. These are lotuses. They are going to be pink, I think they are, and then I have purple water lilies. But yeah, basically I've been trying to capture as much rain as I can because it's the wet season right now, filtering it into these giant 300 litre tubs, which then will house my water lilies until the pool is done. So each of these ones currently has 2 plants in it. I'm just keeping them in there until I have enough water. But hopefully that will be soon. So it's been raining for the last week, so thankfully the ground is a little bit softer. But I'm essentially just taking the shovel and digging down to a meter. This is my little trusty pole that I've tied off to a meter. And essentially, we're nowhere near on this one. So I do this a million times. Hi, so very exciting. We're coming out of the ground. Oh my God. So far, so I've got 19 of these posts that I need to put in. I've got to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got to do 10 more. That doesn't make sense. Anyway, I put a lot in and it's really exciting to see this coming out of the ground. So stay tuned. Hopefully in the next day, or well, over this weekend, I plan on putting a large floor in, which will be deck and also internal structure floor. But yeah, how exciting. Hi, so real quick, I just wanted to show you how totes profesh I am. Well, wow, look at this sunset. Holy shit. It's like the sky's on fire. Ugh. Okay, cool. So I wanted to show you how totes profesh I am. We have all the poles in the ground and it's like, oh God, I have to cut them all off at the same level. What am I going to do? For like 200 pesos of Mercado Libre, which is like Amazon, but in Mexico, I bought a laser level. This little guy here. So you sit it on a thing and then it self-levels. Then you come to each post. Oh my God, I just cut on that line. And then these two. Oh my God, I just cut on these lines here. Oh, wow. God, this is so fun. Cool. Hey, even all these ones down the way back here. Look at this. I'm gonna come all the way to the furthest one. And oh my God, I know exactly where to cut, and it's like 8 meters away. This is awesome. Okay, bye. Wow, look at that sunset. It's everywhere. Ugh, gorgeous. Hi, it's October 14th, I think, and it's the solar eclipse day, which is very exciting. We've got a weird twilight happening. I got a generator, and so we are going to be chopping off all of the foundation posts down to make an even floor. At 1 o'clock today, I have all of the joists arriving, and we're going to make a floor. Woo! Okay, so in high school, you're learning all this math and you're like, I'm never going to use this in the real world. Lo and behold, building your own house, I'm using a lot of math. So we're using, I guess it's like trigonometry or something here. But basically for my joists to fit in all of these pieces of wood I've put in the ground, I have to pre-cut these poles so they can kind of slot in. So I bought 20 centimeter by 5 centimeter ones, but of course, once it's like planed down and smoothed out, it's a lot smaller. It's 18 by 5, so I've 18 by 4. So I've measured 18 down, 4 across, did a little cutty cut with my circular saw, and I think I've had success. So you come over here and look at this one. This is my 18 by 4, just sitting so elegantly. Here's what it looks like from above. So you can see I've actually cut out like a little notch on each side. I'm probably going to use my drop saw to do this diagonally, so it's just like real pretty. And then I've got some bolts to hold these on, and I probably will throw some nails in there, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, partial success. And I measured 3 with like a ruler and pen, and I'm like, wow, this is taking fucking forever. So I thought I would cut the first one and then use the blocks for that as a template for the rest. Ah, magic. Okay, so the neighbors are doing some yoga thing today and they want quiet all day. Unfortunately, this is the last weekend I have before I go to the wedding, which will be a different episode, to Mexican wedding, before I have 2 weeks off, which even gives me 2.5 weekends to actually get this done. I just went and did the circular saw on the top of all of these things. Now I have to go and hand cut that. But I just wanted to show you this grossness on my arm. This is sawdust that is just collected with sweat. So gross. So if my woodwork teacher could see me now. So at the corners, I'm cutting a bevel so that they meet cute. And then for the straight joints, I'm cutting a 20.5 degree so that I get a little bit of overlap and I'm still able to kind of bolt into the corner parts. I'll show you what that means. So I just wanted to show you what I was talking about. So here is how the corners are coming together, cute and angled. And then at, where are we at? I just cut that one so I can show you this. But this one Because I've got this situation here that I need to bolt into, I'm bringing it over to here. So it still gets a little bit left on there, but then also the one underneath can hold on. This one's pressure is also going to have a downward pressure on the other piece of wood. So I'm not too worried about this part having a bunch of downward pressure because it'll also be on the other piece of wood. So I'm furious. What should have been like a half an hour job maximum is now taking me like fucking 10 minutes to get through each one. These fuckers should be easy to put through. However, I have only an 8mm drill bit. And so yesterday when I was drilling the holes, I'm like, I don't have one. So I asked in the community chat, does anyone have one? Lovely neighbors brought over a 9.5, and I'm like, this is not going to go well. Got all the holes drilled, come back today to just slot these through the holes and tighten. No. Absolutely furious. So I'm probably going to not go to work for the majority of tomorrow and just come here and work because I want this fucking floor done before I leave for this wedding. This is impossible to get through the hole. See? Just this bullshit over and over again. And I have terrible hand-eye coordination at the best of times. Ugh!
The Pacific coast of Oaxaca. Find your escape.